a few weeks ago, I went down a Bruno Mars rabbit hole. Like, it's been 4 years since Silk Sonic came out, right? Great album, just wonderful, right? But it's been a long time since Bruno had anything out. So I went down the rabbit hole. I went deep. Like, I went to listen to FU by CeeLo that Bruno wrote, and I listened to Nothing But You by B.O.B. I listened to Grenade, Locked Out of Heaven, man. It's like, oh my God. And then I ended with Tease Me with him and Cardi B, one of the prettiest, nastiest songs you ever hear. I love Tease Me because they had great chemistry. Oh man, I love that video so much. And then I heard Nowhere. I heard Nowhere by Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks, and I said, man, like I haven't heard a really good R&B duet in a long time. The last time I actually liked one was probably Best Part by Daniel Caesar and Her. So I haven't heard Bruno Mars in a long time. I haven't heard a really good duet in a long time. Flash forward to today, I'm on X, and I see a picture of Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, and Bruno has a cowboy hat on, and together they look like George Strait and Tammy Wynette, when in actuality, I had to write this down, they were dressed as Lordana Burt and Albano. They copied this music duo from 1976, so it's Lordana Burt and Albano. So it's from 76, so go check that out. But when I saw it, it's like, man, did they make a country song? Like, I mean, Beyonce made a country song, so maybe Gaga and Bruno made a country song? So I went to his YouTube channel, I didn't see anything. Then I went to hers. And I saw the song, Die With a Smile. And I'm telling you, the last time I felt this way is when Silk Sonic dropped Leave the Door Open. Leave the Door Open. I couldn't believe what him and Anderson .Paak did with that track. It sounded like they just pulled a track from 1974 and put it in 2020. That song was brilliant. Brilliant. And this is the first time I felt about a song since then. And again, it's another Bruno Mars track. So this track starts with a gangly guitar, right? It's a gangly guitar. And then the first lyric is, I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I didn't know what it all means. I just woke up from a dream when you and I had to say goodbye, and I didn't know what that all means. Who writes stuff like that anymore? Bruno Mars, the reason Bruno Mars is great is that he's a lyricist. Lyrics today is dead. Because Bruno Mars and his dudes, his writing team, they are students of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and L.A. and Babyface, and Lionel Richie, and Gabriel and Huff, and Smokey Robinson, and Billy Joel, and Burt Bacharach. People who just know how to write songs, Elton John, people who just know how to write songs with feeling and emotion. Like Smokey Robinson said, like he said a long time ago, it's simplicity and emotion. It's simplicity and feeling. You got to make people feel something when you write something, and you have to sing it with passion. So that's how Bruno starts the song. And then we get to the chorus. The chorus is, if the world would end, I want to be next to you. If the world would end, I want to be next to you. If the world would end, I want to be next to you. I can't sing. This is the way I wish I could sing. Because you want to harmonize with Bruno, because Bruno's harmonies are fantastic. No one these days harmonize at all. Very few people harmonize because they can't do it. Bruno, I love a Bruno harmony. With you, if the world would end, I want to be next to you. How good is that lyric? It's the song of the year. I think Beyonce will probably I think she might win for Cowboy Carter for album of the year, but unless some other song just blows you away, Die With a Smile is the song of the year. And we haven't got to the Gaga section. So Gaga, she's playing along in the video. The video, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you've seen it by now, but you haven't seen it, like they're on a TV set, like a variety show, and it's in the late 60s, early 70s, and she's on the keys smoking. Then she sings. And you're just reminded of what a beautiful vocal, how talented she is as a singer. Like, I love Gaga since Just Dance. I was like, wow, Just Dance is really cool. And then you find out she can really sing. It's like, oh my God, she's like Barbra Streisand. And she is Barbra Streisand. Like, she's been acting, she's in Joker 2 and all that stuff. Gaga's a really good actress. I think what happened with her during her career was that she went a little bit too avant-garde, and people kind of got annoyed or whatever. But I think she never found a set of producers that knew what to do with her. Like Adele had producers that knew what to do with her voice. Amy Winehouse had Mark Ronson. And even down later in the decade with like Demi Lovato and Ariana Grande, who were also excellent singers, they had producers who knew what to do with their voices. Gaga never found that crew of producers who knew what to do with her. And that's why I don't think she's never made as many great albums as she could have. She's made some good albums, but for her vocal ability and talent, she should just be blowing people away. So we're going back to the song. So she's singing. Bruno, Gaga, they're harmonizing. It's just beautiful, man. Their vocals are magic together. Just magic together. And then we get to like 3/4 into the song, and she starts dancing. And I enjoy watching her dance. She knows how to move. She's dancing with the cigarette in her mouth, dangling and I'm watching it. I'm watching her dance. Like, yeah. But I'm looking at the cigarette. And I was like, this reminds me of something. Why does this remind me? Joker 2. This track has to be from Joker 2. Because I know it says it's Lady Gaga, but die with a smile on your face? Die with a smile on your face? If the world is ending, I want to be next to you. That's all Joker and Harley Quinn. She's playing Harley Quinn in that movie. I can see a scene where Joker and Harley Quinn are dancing or smiling and just dancing away, and there's chaos behind them. The cops are chasing them. There's explosions, people fighting in the streets, and they're just dancing. And I could see that song play, if the world is over, or if the world is ending, I want to be next to you. It fits. It fits. It has to be from Joker 2. And to be honest, hey, producers, you can have that in the middle of the film if you like, but that should close the movie. Die for Smile should close the movie because it's just a perfect song. It's a perfect track. But yeah, man, I think this track is for Joker 2. I love this song. Even you on TikTok now, man. You go on TikTok now, there are people crying to this song. There's people already remaking this song. Really good singers too. They're remaking this song. Bar none. Like this song, Bruno Mars has made so many great songs. But this might be his best song, which is crazy to say because he's made so many great songs already. But I can see this song being played at proms. I can see this played at weddings. I can see this song played for proposals. I can see this if a dude break up with a chick and he's missing his chick. There's that one lyric, wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. I can see dudes using that lyric, trying to get his girl back or her getting him back. This might be Bruno Mars' greatest song, which is so crazy because he's made so many great songs. Like I would love to ask people, what do you think Bruno Mars's top 5 songs is? This song that just came out of 2024, where he was just doing residencies, and he hasn't made an album since Silk Sonic in 2020. He pulls this song out of nowhere, and it might be his greatest song. This is just really good stuff. This is really good stuff. And you know what? The music fan in me would love to have Bruno produce an album for Gaga. To be honest, I really would love to see a duet album between Gaga and Bruno, like Tammi Terrell and Marvin Gaye, or Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway, or the stuff that Barry Gibb did with Barbra Streisand. Like I feel like, man, the vocals, because Bruno, he doesn't do too many duets, and vocally, Gaga is probably his best match. And I would love to see them just make a duet album. And even if they don't make a duet album, I would love to see just an EP of Bruno and his guys producing an album or an EP for Gaga. Because Gaga's done dance, she's done big band with Tony Bennett, but she's never done like an R&B-ish type album, and she can do it. There's a part in Die of a Smile where she says she harmonizes, and it almost sounds like a little bit like Whitney Houston. Like Gaga, there's so many things that in that gal's head vocally. She can do anything, and I would love for Bruno, just the way he writes. Like I think he fits perfectly for her. But will they do it? I don't know, because she's acting more than she sings. He's still, I'm sure he's working on his own solo stuff again. Like, so I don't know if it's gonna happen if they make a duet album, or if they do. If she does like an album with him, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. But if this is all we're gonna get, if Die with a Smile is all we're gonna get, it's the best song of 2024. It's one of the best songs of this decade so far. if it's part of Joker 2, the Oscars better not F this up, and they should nominate that song for best song at the Oscars, and it should win. Because Gaga got screwed out of an Oscar for A Star Is Born. So she got screwed out of that one, right? This is the payback here. Find me a better song in 2024 than Dying for Smile. See this smile? Because the world is ending. And I want to be next to you. It's so good.